Sweets and Treats is a fun Halloween-themed activity where as students answer correctly, they earn candy for each of their questions. Students have the ability to earn up to 12 pieces of candy for each correct answer, and their candy bucket just continues to overflow to the point where it can no longer contain all the candy, and the students just end up with a large pile of candy. One of our favorite features of this activity, though, is the fact that as students attempt the question, the teacher can see how many times the student has attempted. So not only are students getting that immediate feedback, but the teacher is also getting amazing insight so they can see exactly how many times their students are attempting questions so they know which students are going to need additional support. But just because a student misses a question doesn't mean they don't earn candy. They just don't earn as much candy for that particular question. As a fun incentive for students, consider giving them actual candy if they reach a certain amount of candy. Or you can also reward students for attempting the questions multiple times because we want students to try again and we don't want students to get discouraged or give up. To edit your activity, all you have to do is type your questions in here. So they'll go in this column, column D. And if you want to use one of our other templates, such as our task card template, where students choose from a drop-down menu and see only one question at a time, you'll definitely want to check out the other videos that are linked underneath this one. And then once you have your questions typed in, 1 through 20, next you'll scroll down to the answer section where you'll type in your answer key. And that's going to be in T392. Once you've updated that information, scroll on up to I-164 and go ahead and click our magic button. That will hide all the information from students so that they can no longer see the answer key. And then click on row 33 off to the side here and hold down Control, Shift, and hit the arrow down until you're at the bottom of this sheet. Next thing you'll do is right click and go to hide rows. You definitely don't want to delete the rows because then that will make the activity no longer function correctly. Next, click on any of the sheets that you're not using. So for example, I won't be using this task card sheet. I'm going to scroll over to the last sheet here, hold down Shift, and then I'll just do a right click and delete. It's going to let you know that you're going to delete all of those 11 sheets, which is what I want to do. So we'll click OK. Next, I'm going to check to make sure that my activity is functioning correctly. I updated my answer key, so now it should be dog, cat, and fish. It looks like everything is functioning properly, so I will delete all the answers that I've typed in to get that ready for students. Make sure that I don't accidentally delete my questions. Hit refresh to fix the number of attempts and set those back down to 1, and then share it with students. To share it with students, you can post on Canvas, Google Classroom, or whatever platform you use, or you can share the direct link with them by clicking up here. Change the access. It will show as restricted originally. Change that access to anyone with the link, and then go ahead and choose copy link. You can leave it as viewer. That doesn't matter because when you paste the link, you're actually going to change the URL. So for example, if I were to share this with students, I'll change the word edit to copy, and then that will provide each student with a forced copy. If you'd like access to our entire template library instead of just one-off activities, you can join us inside the Sheetload of Templates membership. We post new and exciting games and activities every single month. You get instant access to over 100 ready-made activities, plus all the additional support that you would need inside of our community. Ready to join our amazing community of teachers? We can't wait to see you inside the membership.